From the earliest days of Xavier School in Inchague, Quiapo, qualified students whose families could not afford tuition fees have been allowed to study at Xavier School for free. By 1965, the Xavier School Educational and Trust Fund was established by the school founder, Father Jean de Sautel, with the fervent support of his successor as school director, Father Ismael Zuloaga, S.J. For more than 50 years, hundreds of students have benefited from the generosity of donors to the endowment fund, giving their families a lifeline by way of solid, college preparatory, holistic education in the Jesuit tradition. In 2012, Xavier School opened a new campus in Nuvali, Calamba, Laguna, with a bold vision to make Xavier quality education more accessible by having 25% of the student population on some form of financial aid. Since then, an innovative program has been launched by Father Ari D, S.J., and Miss Arlene Chu, President and Principal respectively, to recruit the best and brightest from public elementary schools in Laguna to study high school at Xavier Nuvali. The Zuloaga Scholarship Fund was launched in 2012 to specifically support the scholars in Nuvali. 25 grantees are now admitted every year in grade 7 for them to complete the 6 years of junior and senior high school at Xavier. Stretched to its limits, the Zuloaga Fund now invites 150 individual sponsors to cover the cost of tuition and miscellaneous fees, books and supplies, uniform, transportation, and school lunch for the promising students. Meet Lalaine Liza Ann V. Pocong, who belongs to the first batch of grantees from the public school. A graduate of Bigaa Elementary School, Cabuyao, Laguna, Lalaine dreams of becoming an accountant, and she is now in her grade 11 ABM at Xavier School, Nuvali.
Nung nasa elementarya pa lamang ako, alam ko sa sarili ko noong mga oras na yon na malabo at hindi ko pa alam kung saan ako patungo. Noong mga panahong yon, sumasabay lang ako sa daloy ng oras at panahon. Yung tipong ginagawa ko lang yung mga bagay-bagay dahil kailangan ko yun gawin. Noong sinubukan kong kumuha ng pagsusulit para sa scholarship sa Xavier School Nuvali, doon ko naisip at napagtanto na maaaring ang Xavier School Nuvali ang maging daan at susi upang maabot ko ang mga pangarap ko. Ibinigay sa akin ng exeset ng lahat ng mga material na bagay na aking kailangan. Ginabayan ako upang mailabas at malaman ko ang lahat ng mga talento at mga kakayahan ko. Ngayon masasabi ko na may lalakaran na ako papunta sa pangarap ko at pati na rin sa magandang kinabukasan na nag-aabang sa akin sa dulo.
Meet Kyle Ariel D. Arambulo, who belongs to the first batch of grantees from the public school. A graduate of Aplaya Elementary School, Cabuyao, Laguna, Kyle dreams of becoming a psychiatrist, and he is now in his grade 11 STEM at Xavier School, Nuvali.
Magandang araw po. Ako po si Kyle Arambulo, nagtapos ng elementarya sa Aplaya Elementary School, Santa Rosa, Laguna. Sa ngayon, ako ay nasa ika-11 baitang STEM strand sa Xavier School, Nuvali. Bago ako pumasok sa Xavier, hindi ko alam kung saan ako papasok ng high school dahil nga sa kakulangan ng pera. Pero nung nalaman ko makakapasok ako ng libre sa Xavier School, Nuvali, tuwang-tuwa ako. Simula nung pumasok ako sa paaralang ito, may bago ako natutunang lengguwahe at mas minahal ko pa ang ating sariling wika, ang wikang Filipino. Noong pumasok ako sa paaralang ito, mas nakilala ko ang sarili ko. Nagkaroon din ako ng pagkakataon na maranasan ang hindi ko akalaing magugustuhan ko, katulad ng paggawa ng sariling play, pagsali sa mga paligsahan at iba pa. Sobra akong nagpapasalamat na naranasan ko ito, dahil yon sa mga staff at guro, at syempre ang Xavier School Nuvali. Maraming salamat po.
With a minimum pledge of 200,000 pesos annually for 6 years, you will belong to a select group of 150 sponsors who will honor the legacy of Father Zuloaga by helping realize his vision. Father Zuloaga, who served as director of Xavier School for 20 years, oversaw the school's growth into the excellent and prestigious institution that it continues to be today. he spent his final years at Xavier School, inspiring the alumni and shepherding the process that led to the opening of Xavier Nuvali in 2012. He was already on thrice-weekly dialysis for a number of years, but he did not leave us, not before seeing the opening of a new Xavier campus that would serve students from low-income families. After witnessing the school's inauguration, he passed away a few months later, on October 8, 2012. On the 8th anniversary of his death, Xavier School relaunches the Zuloaga Scholarship Fund in search of 150 generous alumni batches, or parents to honor him with the gift of education for the poor. Be a person for others. Sponsor a Zuloaga Scholar today. Email the Development and Alumni Relations Office at zuluagascholarships@xs.edu.ph or call at 0918-992-8437. To pledge online, go to this link.